Each year, according to the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, over 100 million animals die because of cosmetic testing. Though some animals are fortunate enough to still live after they have been tested on, they will most likely live out the rest of their lives with defects and in pain. Hello, my name is Chelsea Johnson. Today I will be advocating for the rights of animals involved in cosmetic testing and explaining to you, the audience, why cosmetic testing on animals is unethical. I have done my research to give you, the audience, a detailed explanation of why testing on animals for cosmetic purposes is unethical and what you can do to help this situation. I chose to speak on this topic, not because I consider myself an animal rights activist, but because I consider myself an animal lover. This topic should be considered important to you, the audience, because cosmetic testing does not just include products that are makeup. It includes products that you use every day, such as your cleansers, your shampoos, and your conditioners and other products. Animal testing, according to U.S. National Library of Medicine, National Institutes of Health, can be traced back to early Greek physician scientists such as Aristotle, who would use living animals to test experience. Animals in cosmetic testings, however, is a fairly new concept. It began in the first quarter of the 19th century when a woman was ultimately left blind while testing a new mascara, according to Ian Murnigan in Animal Testing Timeline. There is only one law against animal testing, which is the Animal Welfare Act that protects animals that are involved in research for medical purposes. This was enacted in 1996 according to laws and regulations from the NAVS website. One major figure in this fight against animal testing is Peter Singer. He believes that animals have interests. When these are similar to ours or their pain is on a similar level, why give them less consideration? To those who are against animal testing, such as myself, we believe that animals have a right to not be harmed. Creating a quality product without testing on animals can be done effectively, and animal testing does significant harm to the animal that is being tested. Now, let me continue to explain my three arguments and why testing on animals for cosmetic purposes is unethical. Animals have a right to not be harmed. The International Vegan Society says in their article, "Why does the IVA not engage in reform work?" that animals have one right, the right to not be property. If an animal is property, humans can do whatever they want to them, such as harm them and kill them. Harming an animal especially includes testing on an animal, which does significant harm to the animal. Creating a quality product without testing on animals can be done effectively. A very successful cruelty-free company called Lush said in their article, Animal Testing, Our Policy. We have built Lush from day one using this one policy. We believe that it shows that it is possible to invent, manufacture, and bring to the market an entire range of products without any involvement of animal testing. Our founders launched this policy in June of 1993 while still running their previous company, Cosmetics To Go. So when they started Lush in 1995, it began life using this policy to go cruelty-free and has stuck to it ever since. Animal testing does significant harm to the animal that is being tested. According to Save the Chimps in their article, Chimps in Laboratories, life in a laboratory can be monotonous, with little variety of food or activity, although this varies from lab to lab. Some labs place a greater emphasis on enrichment and overall being than others. For chimpanzees used in invasive research, life can be painful, frightening, involving injections, dart guns, and surgeries, which eventually can lead to death or a life in pain with many mutations. To conclude my argument against animal testing is not necessary. Successful companies such as Lush have made it possible to create cruelty-free products, and more companies are going cruelty-free every year. This issue affects everyone because it isn't just makeup that can be cruelty-free. It can be your shampoos, conditioners, and cleansers that you use every day. So the next time you go and reach for a product, look to see if the product is cruelty-free, because you could be one of the reasons 100 million animals die every single year because of animal testing.